Hey everyone, Tragic here, and today I went on another field trip, this time to the Brass Armadillo Antique Mall in Phoenix, Arizona. It's an enormous place, full of every kind of collectible and antique that you can think of. I don't know how many square feet it is, but it's a lot, and we're going to take a look through for some non-sport cards, the stuff that I'm into, retro, 80s, toys, all kinds of stuff. The first few rows are all glass cases that are locked, and anyone can rent these spaces and sell whatever they want, everything from jewelry to knickknacks to race cars, you name it. As I was walking through, I'm looking for stuff that interests me. It's going to be stuff like this: Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, you know, pop culture stuff. I don't necessarily need a lot of this stuff, but I sure like looking at it. So several of these cases had sports cards, and they're neat, but that's definitely not what I'm after. But I do like to stop and take a look at what they have. This one had a lot of little tiny toys that I wasn't familiar with, coins. This one had trading cards, but they're not sealed in packs, and that's definitely what I'm after today. You can get loose trading cards anywhere. Now this case had a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff in it, which I'm definitely into, but I already have a lot of this kind of stuff. It was really neat to see that they had some of the older modules. Looked like they were maybe first and second edition. Really cool stuff. Love the classic old style of Dungeons and Dragons. Stuffed animals, anime related stuff. There's even a Charmander. And of course Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Other card games. I actually was looking for Magic the Gathering cards, but did not find any. Old cameras, neat. Don't need them. Watches. Lunchbox. Clocks. Bric-a-brac. Beer steins. Sure, why not? Some kind of statues. And of course, everyone's favorite Funko Pops. I'm really not into Funko Pops either, but they're neat. And there they were. More Pokemon. Just for the impulse buy, I imagine, for kids coming through here. This case had some old Marvel trading cards. Looked like Flea or X-Men. And I'm not sure really all the sets, but there were some Spider-Man cards that were pretty interesting, but again, I'm looking for packs to actually open. Some great Spider-Man artwork in there, though. I think I had that comic book covered. Here's some Garbage Pail Kids. But they look like they were in pretty used condition, so I wasn't looking for singles, I'm looking for sealed packs. Some more Star Wars stuff. Not sure if these were original or not, but more than likely they were reproductions or newer sets. More sports cards. Plenty of those to go around. This one was interesting. Someone was making I Dream of Genie bottles. An instant collector's piece. Now, this is my kind of case. Since it was locked, I had to call over to have them unlock it, and so I could get into it and take a look closer. So there was a lot of neat stuff in here, and I really wanted to take my time and go through and look at all this. Here's some Wizard of Oz cards. Really what I'm looking for is stuff that I've never seen before, stuff that I don't have or that I haven't opened before. And found a few things that I had never seen before, so that's great. But with the guy waiting there for me, with the door unlocked, I felt a little rushed. He had a cart with a little basket where I was to put this stuff into and then come get it later up front. After a little while, he started looking like he was kind of impatient, so I felt a little rushed. But I got some neat stuff, and I'll show it to you here in a little bit. Might have been a few things I missed. The prices seemed reasonable. Probably a little high compared to what you might be able to buy some of that stuff for. But it was there, and I was in the mood to buy, so I got some. When I was done, I moved on and found just a couple more things, and then before my camera actually died, this last one here did have some Garbage Pail Kid boxes that were empty, and they were not for sale. So, since my camera died, that had to be it for the day. Alright, now that I'm back, let's take a look at what I got at the Brass Armadillo. The trading card case that I found was really cool. Had a lot of stuff. I'm sure I missed some things that were there because I was a little pressed for time by the guy waiting for me. So this is what I got. Let's take a look. So Comics Greatest World cards from Dark Horse Comics. I remember this series, a very short-lived comic book series from the early 90s when comics were exploding. So comics and trading cards went hand in hand. These ended up being $3 each. Like I said before, I'm sure that the pricing on this is probably at a premium. I could probably buy a whole box of this for maybe the packs would be $1 a piece, right? So at $3 a piece, whoever's running that case is making a little bit of money. I was happy to drop some extra dough on them because that was the stuff I was looking for, and it was there, and I had never seen these. So to me, that's kind of just the whole fun, was going and looking for stuff that I wanted. Wizard of Oz trading cards. So these are from what year? They're not that old. 1990, right? And so, as you've seen on this channel, I'm fascinated by movie cards, and hey, these are nice old. It's a nice old movie to make trading cards out of. $4 each. I don't know. I haven't really like priced out what a box of Wizard of Oz trading cards would be. Maybe that's on par. Maybe it's not. Tron cards, $4 a pack. Now I actually did buy a full box of Tron just recently. In fact, it was like on its way, I think, to me when I found these in that case. But now I might just open these packs and leave my box full, unopened. So that kind of works out. I don't think that the box that I paid for $4 per pack, basically, they were probably more like $2 a pack or maybe $3. I'll have to double check that. So again, it's just a little bit of a premium. I don't mind it at all. I've never seen these. Monster in My Pocket, the original Monster in My Pocket trading cards. They were $3 a piece. Bonus poster puzzle. This is exactly the kind of stuff I was looking for. Stuff that I had never seen before. This is 1991 Morrison Entertainment Group. So I can get a little taste of this. Maybe I love it. Maybe I want to put a whole set together. And I'll get some more. Maybe. We'll see. This is one Weird-O. So I actually saw, I believe I saw Crazy Card World open some of these not too long ago. Or maybe he had a whole set of them. I can't remember. I believe this is a reissue set. Looks like 2007, because I think these were actually originally printed in the 60s, probably 60s or 70s. So I'm excited about these. I want to check those out because now I've seen them. This was actually in a different case that I didn't catch on camera. My camera that I was using is kind of interesting. It was like I have it as a chest mount. Like a body cam almost, right? And I thought it's new. I was trying it out, trying to see if I could make a thing out of this. I want to go to like maybe flea markets and I don't know, thrift stores or places like this, really, to check for stuff that I'm interested in. It died after like 15 minutes of walking around. It got like overheated and it ran out of like battery basically. So it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I might have to rethink that whole thing. But anyway, back to this. Defective Comics. Heck yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Stuff that's just spoofing pop culture stuff. So, and lucky for me, it's not just DC Comics. It looks like there's some Marvel Comics spoofs going on in there as well. So, really excited to get into this one eventually. Then we've got some Jaws 3D with a 3D viewer inside, which that may be hard to show off the 3D effect on camera when I open this for the channel here, but I'm going to enjoy it. And it's got some bazooka gum in it. So these are $5 each. Again, not sure what they would have been if I had gone to eBay for them, but hey, I was there. This one looks a little spicy. We got Tune In for Terror. Classic radio horror cards. That looks funny with the babe on the front there with a giant crab after her. $6 for this one. Honestly, like when I was grabbing these, I wasn't even barely paying attention to the prices. I just wanted it. I had to have it. So these are from 1993 apparently. It contains free ghost gum. Tasteless, odorless, weightless, non-existent, I hope. So yeah, no gum in there. That's going to be fun. I only got 1 pack of those. So if I love that, like interesting enough, this was one that I would probably go after since I like Mars Attacks and Dinosaur Attacks. This kind of seems like the same kind of deal. I might go after some more of those. These are brain straining doodle wonkers. Now this is definitely a crazy card world thing right here. I guarantee it. It's crazy. It's cards. It's a world. It's part of the world. Sure. I'm guessing. These are only $2 each. 5 cards, puzzle and game cards, toy, and stickers. So these were, I guess I did look at the price and decide I could go ahead and get 6 of them. Because there they are, I got 6 of them. Let's see what else we got. Oh, cool, I did get some more weirdos. Instead of just 2 packs, I did get some more of those. So we'll put those together. There we go. And then, here we go. Absolutely, I'm going to get the Growing Pains trading cards. There's 9 picture cards in here. And they were $3 each for the wax pack. So fun. I'm gonna do it. And then the last one I got here was the Dark Crystal cards. So yep, absolutely, Dark Crystal from the 80s. I did not even know they had cards of these, so of course I'm aware of it. I'm gonna grab it and we'll do it. So what should we open right now? Let's open the Growing Pains cards. I know you guys are excited for that. I will be opening all of these on other videos, I think, and go out and talk about them then. So, but right now, it's all about the Seavers Topps Growing Pains from 1988. So this show would have been on probably what, 86 to 89 or something like that. That's my guess. The gum is not attached to the front, but it is leaving a little residue. No big deal. Tracy Gold as Carol Seaver. Look at the antenna up in the top of their house because, you know, they live in a house. Tracy Gold, he plays Carol Seaver. Yep, there's all the information you need to know about Tracy Gold, other than the sordid truth about her personal life afterwards. We won't go into that. Snap the picture already. We can't hold this pose forever. I believe, and maybe there's a rookie card in here. I think Growing Pains was Leonardo DiCaprio's first role or a big break or whatever. So maybe we'll get a Leonardo DiCaprio rookie card. That's not him, is it? Carol and Ben. I'm gonna dude, I gotta pause and look up. Is that Leonardo DiCaprio? It doesn't really look like him, but I'm not sure. Alright, so I just looked it up. Leo didn't join the cast until like 1991 and later. But what I just found out was we might get a Brad Pitt appearance here, because he was on the show as a recurring character from time to time on this show. So here's hoping. Come on, wish me luck. Oh yeah, Kirk Cameron, super cool dude. Mike Seaver, right? There we go. And then we got, of course, puzzles and stickers. The sensational Seavers. Would anyone have just like stuck this to like their Trapper Keeper? Probably. Definitely, right? Yeah, sure. Probably not me. I tell you, it keeps me from getting wrinkles. I can't argue. Oh, trivia, okay. Who are Jason and Maggie's best friends? You really, I don't know. According to the answer, it's C, the Kuzmans. I would not have known that. I watched this show a bit, but I don't remember all the ins and outs of it. A cup of polycarbonate. Wait a sec, this is Mike's chemistry book. Laugh track. Cue the laugh track. Alright. The kids asleep, or did you mail them back to the mainland? Man, the humor was corny back then. How's a guy supposed to look tough with flowers around his neck? Was this show on like ABC with Full House? I think it was. This must have been like. No, this would have been the same time as Full House. I bet it was a different channel. The high heels. All right, so we're going for the Brad Pitt. I wonder if by the time these like came around, like the trading cards, if like Brad Pitt was already a star and wouldn't have wanted to be associated with this show. I don't think so. I actually think he kind of like came along later, or hit it big later. Miami Nice really sums up this show for sure. He's got a nose for trouble. He's got super glue on his fingertips, sure. Got another sticker puzzle. Mike Seaver, super cool dude. He's got 2 shirts with collars on it, so you know he's cool. You won't have to eat Daddy's cooking again for a week. Oh my gosh. On a wrestling show. Topps Picture Card Series. It's basically like, it's card number 1. It shows you what you're in for when you collect all of the stickers with the puzzle. I can't remember. Is that my locker combination or my grade point average? The dumb sister gag and the cool brother gag. Too cool to be forgotten. He's got bad news. Bummer. Alright, one more pack of these. Luckily, they're in super good condition. I'm going to send them in to get graded. No. Sometimes a guy just has to make sacrifices. I'll only go on 2 dates this Saturday. Yep. In the bathtub. The 80s tile. That's the best trout imitation I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, okay, I think I remember they went to Hawaii. Didn't they have a crossover episode with somebody? Comment down below. Am I crazy? Could have sworn it was like a crossover. What show would it have crossed over with? Family Ties? I don't know. Growing Pains in Hawaii, sure. Alright, another sticker. Jeremy Miller and Tracy Gold. And Mike Seaver with a giant snake. Oh, this is Kirk as himself. TV sensation Kirk Cameron lives in Canoga Park, California, with his parents and 3 sisters. His somewhat unusual pets include 3 snakes and a tarantula. Yeah, his sister was on Full House, so maybe there was some crossover. Was it Full House? The Full House, Growing Pains crossover in Hawaii. Am I crazy? Am I remembering stuff from 30 some years ago wrong? Tell me down below. Sneaky Sneakers. Mike aces a history test with a 94. When Mr. DeWitt sees the answers written on his sneakers, he's convinced Mike cheated. Can Mike show his parents and his teachers that he really did know the answer and he never looked at his shoes? The drama of must-see TV, or whatever they're calling it back then. Lockjaw. Poor Alan Thicke is no longer alive, but his son is, well, he was super famous. I don't know if he is anymore. Kids want to be psychiatrists. Where did I go wrong? So no guest stars. I did not get a Brad Pitt rookie card out of here. Either this is the wrong shopping bag or we're eating a TV dinner. I mean a real TV for dinner. There's that laugh track we talked about. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's got stats just like a baseball card. Born in 1970. There's his eye color. His Super Sugar Crisp TV commercial was his first acting job, right? He likes racquetball, soccer, tennis, and skiing. Movies, risky business. And he likes In Excess and Tears for Fears, just like everybody in 1988 for sure. Well, that was that. That was my trip to the Brass Armadillo with some non-sport cards. I'll be opening the rest of those. Make sure to check back for that. Tragic GPK. Have a good one.